Hello and welcome to another episode of my cryptocurrency series. Today, I'm actually excited to talk about a metaverse project that hasn't launched yet, but they're launching in the next couple of days. And I'm super excited about them. As you know, Facebook's now changed to Meta, and all these metaverse projects, gaming projects started pumping. Some of them will do well, but some of them long term, I don't know. So depending on the usage they have. I did research this project, MetaSpatial, and I found a lot of awesome information about them. And I want to share it with you. Of course, as usual, do your own research and see how you feel about it. So MetaSpatial has multiple components. One of them is being a metaverse consisting of many fantasy spaces. They're going to have their own wallet. They're going to have their own portal. And then they're going to have another space, which you can click here as well on the website. They have a special galaxy. So you've got the space flights, and then you can participate in traveling through the different places using your spacecraft and then participate in events. And they've also got the spatial moon, which is a fantasy space about time gap. You participate in the NFT games, NFT creation, and they've got everything covered. So I'll actually jump straight into the white paper for you before going into more detail so we can understand what's happening in the project. So they've got different functions. So they've got a special portal. If you're familiar with some video games when you were a child, or even now, if you're playing video games, they've got this hall in some games where you're entering from one portal to another or from one mission to another. It's the sort of same idea. So instead of gamers going to the website and looking at the NFT areas, they're actually going to be completely interacted with the game. And when you're in the portal, you can join other people, you visit the NFT marketplace, you join the activities and interact with people. So that's why they have this spatial portal. They've got the maker. Basically, if you know how to design NFTs and characters, or you're a game designer, you don't need to know programming, you could create your own character. You would need the token for that, the SPAT token. They've got their wallet as well. So having the wallet is very useful because they can have that mechanism for you to lower the gas fees and you don't need to manipulate other wallets. They've got the MX, which is more of an extensive reality technology. So if you want to use your VR glasses and you want to use the augmented reality technology, that's totally possible. And then when you start playing the game, you're going to be a meta citizen. So you're going to be a citizen of this game, the default character, and you can use the maker to actually change it to a different character. You can create moon maps, like in Steam, in games, in Counter-Strike, you could have made your maps. And if you actually see people using it, you're going to get a 2% profit of each battle. You're going to have battles between different projects. So if you're participating in this, you could actually play for free 5 times in each arena and get some free tokens for winning that. And they've got different functions, like they have the Mortal Kombat, they've got the team battle. I'm going to put the link for the white paper so you can see what's happening, fighting with the boss and AI. They've got the galaxy, they've got planets, they've got spacecraft, they've got space stations, they've got battles and universe. I'm going to talk about the tokenomics a bit later. I'm so excited about this project. So other things about it is they're going to come actually to App Store. They're going to come into Google Play, and you can get them on Steam. So I think not many projects in blockchain, I don't know if any, have made it this far. That's really a bullish sign to have something on Steam. They have really strong partners as well. So they've got the Tatum for the wallet, which is a blockchain network. They got Gamefi, which is a leading game finance launchpad. They're also partnered with Gamefi and Redkite. So Redkite and Gamefi usually do it together when they do an initial game offering. CoinMarketCap and ICT Labs, which is one of the backers of gaming sector. We can also see the videos and the quality of the videos. You can see what they're making. There's also a lot of videos on YouTube for their own channel to see how they're making the characters and how it's going to look like. So I'm not going to talk about it here. You could go and have a look and enjoy watching that. So the tokenomics also, I'm something gonna raise later. Let's talk about the character as well. So this is what I was talking about earlier, how you make the characters and NFTs. You can customize it and you can use it in the environment, in the portal. They also have a tracker, how much they've progressed actually. So you don't see that in projects. They usually have this roadmap and you don't know actually what's happening. But over here, you can see how they're progressing with the virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, and the virtual reality stuff. The team also is listed here. So you've got nothing to worry if you're investing in this project. They've got everything very crystal clear covered for you. Even if you're a pro gamer, you would still see what's happening. You can also research the team and see that the team has experience in blockchain. They have experience in gaming, not as famous as some of the other games, to be honest, but they are quite good. And I have seen this trend that now a lot of good games come from the Vietnam community and also projects that are from Singapore, but they have developers in Vietnam. And this is another one. So I fully trust that because there are a lot of games right now with the same category. Now let's talk about the tokenomics as well. So they've got two types of token. They've got the SPAT token, which is the primary token when they're going to launch, and it's going to be on Binance or BEP20 network. And using that, you can access buying assets to generate NFTs. You can resell the NFTs to other players. They're going to be used for governance. They're going to be for fee model, all the transactions that happen. That fee is going to be used for the foundation and also for the reward holders. Then they've got the GSTA token. And that's the one that's more of a play to earn mechanism. And you can use that in the game to pay for participating in different areas when they have fees, because you play 5 games for free and extra games, you need to pay the fee, and that fee goes to the top winners of that game. You can buy some other type of NFTs and you can use it to pay for planet creation. So it is more of the completely in-game, within game sort of tokenomics, whereas this one is something also more available in the DEX. I am not sure if they're going to have both of them, but I know this is the initial token. And then here you can see what you can use the play to earn. So most of the games will reward you basically the GSPA. That's the token that the play to earn comes in. Whereas this one is something that's more something you could purchase on PancakeSwap when they launch, and that sort of environment. In terms of marketplace, they're going to have an asset marketplace and a main marketplace, and it's set to charge a fee for both buyers and sellers at 2.5%, and then the profits go 50-50 to the foundation and profit holders and basically coin holders. They also have a DAO, and the DAO works for different decision making, for example, which maps to add, how to develop the project further, and the tokenomics. So the other part I'm going to talk about is the roadmap. They actually have a really good roadmap planned out. So right now they've finished the private sale and they're going to launch soon, within the next 2 days. And then as soon as they launch, they're going to have the Spatial Moon on Android, Mac, and iOS. So immediately having apps running, they're going to make upgrades for the next 3 months. And then they're going to release the Spatial Galaxy, which I mentioned earlier. And then they're going to update the Spatial Galaxy for the next few months and then continue developing that metaverse. So this is a really awesome, I guess, roadmap as well, because it looks like it's already built. It's not going to be something you're going to wait for 1 year and then see what happens. In terms of tokenomics as well, they have sort of a strict lock, but they won't keep you disappointed as well. So as a private investor, you would have 10% released, but then you have to wait for 2 months cliff and then get 6% monthly. So there is a bit of wait for you, but I think the wait is worth it, definitely. They're going to have a tokenomics of only 300 million supply. And the token symbol is SPAT primary token, as I mentioned, and GSTA reward token on Binance Smart Chain. So private 7% was sold, seed was 3%, and then 1% of the token went for public. They don't have the pricing here, but I think the difference between public and private was 30%. And then seed was another 30%. So maybe this is a 2x to public, which is not bad at all because they have to wait almost 2 years to get all of their tokens. And the public gets it in 2 months. So that's pretty good. They're going to lock the tokens for the team for 24 months. And the team is only having 12%. They're putting a lot of that for the farming part, play to earn. Advisors, which are important, market and liquidity. Again, they're going to put it for a long one. Actually, they're going to have 5% liquidity coming at the TGE. So that's pretty good. They're gonna pump the coin a little bit, I guess. They've got a development fund and ecosystem fund as well. So they focus a lot, as you can see, around 50+% on research, on farming, on development of this game. They want to really make it a long-term gaming. Oh, you can see the pricing here. So seed is, as I said, 2x to public, but only like 50-60% more cheaper than the private, and private is only 20%, 30%, no, 20% cheaper than the public. Initial market cap is really insanely low. It's 461,000. I say insanely low because of the potential this game is having, this metaverse project is having. Initial circulating supply is gonna be 4 million. So I would say roughly 2% of the total token. Fully diluted market cap is 30 million. Given the current market being really bullish, I think that's reasonable. Maybe not in a bear market, but at the moment it is very reasonable. And then usage of funds is also very reasonable. I did already cover for you what's the roadmap. So the last part I'm going to cover is going to be what's happening with them in the social media. So they've got 127,000 followers right now on Twitter, and they've got a lot of followers also on Telegram. I think 190,000. So it is crazy. Everyone is talking about them, and you can see a lot of good people are following them. A lot of the key opinion leaders, a lot of the other projects and launchpads are following them. So this is really a good sign, and they're quite active every day, giving updates, doing AMAs. And here is the moonsheet, as you can see. They're gonna launch on Gamefi and Redkite on the 5th of November, and the token will be released the same day. Investors or Master Ventures is behind it as well. There you go, another bullish group to be behind, and they're gonna also be with Mexi. So I think that's gonna be the DEX that they're gonna launch on. Evers is the Ash Wall Street Bets person behind it. So they've got everyone covered, you know, for success in this project. In terms of where we are sitting in terms of the market, I think they are launching at the best peak of market. So now market is $2.7 trillion in terms of the market cap, and the gaming projects are going crazy. So if I give you the biggest one right now, for example, Sandbox, they've gone from 0.65 all the way to $3. And this is a big market cap project. This is a fully diluted market cap of $9 billion. That's huge market cap. Now, if you go and check other projects that are metaverse, for example, Blocktopia, they have gone crazy since they launched. As you can see, they've gone crazy insane in terms of the launch, and also in terms of gaming projects that I follow, some of them, they're doing really well. For example, a game that was launched recently by Polka starter called Wonder Hero, they're $6. The initial price was 13 cents. And the first day, you know, sitting at around $1, $1.50, 6 times already. Market cap of fully diluted market cap is showing 34, but I think the market cap already is around there. So yeah, definitely $30 million market cap. But what I'm saying is $400,000, you know, easily could do at least 20x. I'm not here to give you again financial advice, but I'm just saying, looking at the market, looking at this potential, if you can show me a project like this, just share it to me on the description. I'm going to cover that as well. I'm very curious to see what other projects we have to this level of detail, covering everything: wallets, NFTs, launching on a blockchain to be on low gas fee, having Unity 3D, having 3 different areas for playing, having the gaming functionality, having a partnership with Steam, and being the whole virtual reality, augmented reality, everything covered. So I haven't seen, I'm sure there are plenty of them being built right now, but this one really did catch my eyes, and that's why I'm covering this one. So if you like this video, please make sure you subscribe, you like, put in the comment if you have any comments, if you want to introduce other project, and please look at the links that I put in my description as well. Thank you for watching this video today, and see you next time.